Welcome to Ion Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And welcome to the beginning of our Star Wars Legion series. John, we are excited to bring Legion to the channel, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We've both been collecting it for a while, and we just haven't really had time to play it yet.
So we decided what better way to get into playing Legion than put it on the channel and film a couple battle reports. So today I'm bringing a Rebel force with the setup of Han, Luke, and Chewie. What do you have today?
So I'm bringing a very generic droid army. I figured I spent a lot of time painting a lot of droids, so let's get as many of them onto the table as possible.
So we've already kind of set up the battlefield and everything else. We're going to show you what we have. We're going to talk about the objectives we picked, and then discuss terrain, and then go through our armies. So coming in at 788 points, this is my Rebel force led by Luke Skywalker. Luke has Force reflexes and Jedi mind trick. Han Solo is the other commander with improvised orders, endurance, and targeting scopes. Chewbacca has decided to join the fray. He is hunter, duck and cover, and targeting scopes. I have 3 Rebel troopers all set up the same. These squads have a 5th trooper and Z6 troopers as well, concussion grenades, and environmental gear. I have a set of Wookiee warriors, including a bowcaster Wookiee. They have tenacity, recon intel, and concussion grenades. And rounding out my force is an AT-RT with a laser cannon and a long-range comlink.
So here is my separatist list. Again, like I said, trying to get as many droids onto the table as possible. So my commander is a T-Series tactical droid. Then I have a B1 battle droid. I have 6 of them. They are all equipped the same. They have an extra B1 battle droid, and they have the E5C B1 trooper to get some extra dice in. Next, I have 3 units of BX series commandos. They're the strike team, and they have the BX series droid sniper. My last group of units is droidicas. I have 3 units.
Here is what we are playing with today. We've already gone through the objectives and we've sliced everything down to these 3. Objective is recover the supplies. We've already scattered the objective tokens and the crates throughout the battlefield. We'll show you that in a second. Deployment wise, we are hemming in and clear conditions here on the Forest Moon. Let's talk terrain. So there are 2 areas over here. We have some rocks and trees on a map. This is going to be difficult terrain, and we're considering it heavy cover. We have kind of a little wall here, probably some ruins or whatnot, that is going to block a line of sight, and it will also be heavy cover.
So this centerpiece, we're treating it as heavy cover, rough terrain, line of sight blocking through. So I'm just going to explain how we're going to be treating it. If you're in it, you can shoot out of it with heavy cover. If you're standing in it, you can be shot into it with heavy cover. But what you can't do is you can't shoot from not inside of it, across it, to not inside of it.
We have a bunker left over from previous Imperial days. Impassable terrain, but you can climb up on top of it. Will also be heavy cover. And on the far end of our battlefield is kind of a mini forest. I don't know if it's enough trees to call it a forest, but we're going to call that heavy cover and difficult terrain as well. Throughout the board, we have a handful of scattered trees. All of these will be light cover and difficult terrain. Here's where we have our deployment zones. We are playing hemmed in. So I have my area highlighted in blue.
So I have this jagged edge coming from each corner that will be highlighted in red.
Objectives have been placed on the board. We've highlighted them for you right now. And we are going to be looking to claim these as quickly as we can, and whoever has them at the end of the game gets the victory points. Here's a Rebels deployment. We moved the Scout, the Wookiees, up here on front. I've got Luke in the center, Han and Chewie hanging out up front with an AT-RT, and one of my main groups here. And then let's take a look at the flanks. Right flank, I've got one set of troopers here looking to push forward behind this tree set to get an objective. And here's my final group, brown group, hanging on this corner, gonna pass or move forward to try and get that objective that you can't see there.
So I have my red droids over here. I have scouted all of my snipers forward to do sniper commando things. I have a giant blob of droids and the tactical droid here. And then all of my destroyer droids are stationed over here, ready to roll out. Start of turn 1. Ken, as the blue player, has priority, and he has played my ally as the Force. And I, as second player, have played Orbital Strike.
So, as the player with the priority, I get to roll the die, see what happens, and I get to keep it. So here we go. I have Luke issue orders to the Wookiee warriors up on the ridge, and then to Chewbacca, everyone gets a dodge token, and Han does also because of teamwork with Chewbacca.
So for my Orbital Strike, my droid commander type unit gets it, and then he's going to use direct to direct at distance 2 to the blue unit, who then passes it over to the yellow unit, which passes over to the gray unit, which passes over to the white unit, which passes it to the black unit, who then passes it up to the white unit of Strike Force Team.
So my first activation is going to be activate the Wookiee warriors. I'm going to go ahead and move right into base contact with this objective, and I believe we are still in coherence, which we are. So I'm just going to move them around a little bit to make them look cool. And then we are going to claim that objective, and that will be the turn for the Wookiee warriors.
We're going to activate, while I can, the commander. The commander says that he is going to take an aim token, and he's going to bolster 2. We're going to bolster both of these guys right here. And then that does it for him. And then once around, at the end of the activation of a friendly commander droid trooper unit or friendly field commander unit, you may perform the following attack with the following weapon. Greater than distance 4, which is there. And that's going to be 2 reds and 2 blacks. It is immune to deflect and suppressive. And I get to reroll some things. Here we go. I don't think I have Surge, actually. I do not have any Surges. Maybe he should have given it to himself. But we're going to reroll those with the aim. Oof. 2 hits, Ken.
2 hits. So I roll white defense dice. And I do have Surge to defend, so I only lose 1 trooper.
And you take 2 suppression.
I wound up pulling Commander. I'm going to use improvised orders from Han Solo, and that'll allow me to use a trooper. So we're going to activate this trooper unit over here. We're going to go for this objective. And I need to move twice. So here we go. He is now in base contact, and everyone else is going to get lined up in coherence.
For my next activation, we're going to go with this droid unit here. We're going to be taking an aim, and then we're going to be shooting from my leader over to your leader, distance 3, and we have 7 battle droids, and then the E5C, the guy with 3 black dice. So we're going to make this attack. And Ken has heavy cover. I have no Surge, so we're going to spend this to reroll a black dice. And 1 of the whites. See what we come up with. For nothing additional, 2 are going to get canceled, and 2 crits hit you, Ken.
So here we go. We're going to roll defense dice. Wookiees do whites. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. So 2 damage. I believe that kills one of the Wookiees. No, Wookiees have 3 health, not 2.
Yep.
So 1 is damaged. All right, pulling from the bag. These guys are going to get going. We have 2 suppression tokens. Let's see if we can rally. We do. So there goes the suppression. And then we're just going to make this quick and simple. We're going to double move and be in base contact with this token and get as many people behind this tree as we can.
Okay, so now we're going to activate the yellow unit, just going down the line. We are also going to aim at them Wookiees. And shoot, you have heavy cover. I have 7 whites and 3 blacks. We're taking an aim, and then we're shooting. Oof, not so good.
Well, they are droids.
Yep, so what we're going to do is we're going to spend the aim and re-roll these 2. Maybe I should have given the surges to my droids. For heavy cover cancels 2.
2.
You
know
get
what?
1 going towards
I'm
you.
just going to go ahead and spend the dodge to
Okay,
get rid of that.
and you can take a suppression.
I will. Another one of the troopers coming out. We're just going to move around the ridge. And take a dodge token.
Continuing down the line, we're going to activate the gray guys. They're going to take an aim, and then we're going to shoot, you guessed it, the Wookiees. That is a really good
that's
roll.
a little bit better, John.
Sometimes droids just get lucky. And then we're going to aim these 2 tokens. For nothing. So these 2 get canceled and you get 3 hits.
All right, 3 hits. Let's roll our defense dice and see what we can do. For only 1, because I do not have surge to defend. So we take 2 damage, so that will kill him, and then 1 more, we'll put it on that guy.
And then you also take another suppression.
And another suppression.
Which
Here we
is
go.
what I'm going for.
Loving the suppression. ATRT came up next, so let's go ahead and move him. We're going to find ourselves over here, I think. And then I can't quite get you, so we're going to rotate as my second movement, and then we're done.
We're activating the white droids now. You'll never guess, they're taking an aim. They're going to shoot the Wookiees. And that's 7 whites and 3 blacks. Maybe we can get as lucky and as good as we did last time. Well, at least a damage is going to have to be rolled. And then we're going to re-roll 2 of these blacks with aim. Cancel 2, take 2.
So we'll get the suppression token regardless, so we'll just put that there and roll against the 2, and I only defend 1, so the older Wookiee gets a second hit. So here we go, Han Solo's going to go. This is what I drew. He is going to take a dodge action, gaining some more dodge tokens. And he's going to run over here, and he can just make a spot right here. I'm going to move this token. Hang out with this group over here, and back to you, John.
Moving on to the black droid B1s. We're doing that. We're going to take an aim, and we're going to shoot up again into the Wookiees. 7 whites and 3 blacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to re-roll a black and a white with the aim. And then knock out 2, and you can have 3.
So we will roll against those. None. So that will take that guy out, and then 2 to the bowcaster Wookiee.
And another suppression.
Another suppression.
Got a big pile going.
Let's pull a bunch more out just to be on the safe side here. So we're going to do Chewbacca right now. And we're going to have him come right up to the edge of our little mini mountain. And then he will scale up. And that will be his turn.
I pull out of the bag Special Forces. We're going to use it. We're going to claim the token. And then we're going to shoot up into the hillside. I have Sharpshooter 1. We're shooting with both of them, so it'll be 2 whites and 2 reds. And I have a Surge to hit, which I already have, so that was a poor place to put that. Then we will lose 1, take 1.
Okay, so here we go. Can we defend against it is the question.
Nope.
No. All right, well, there goes the Bowcaster Wookiee.
And another suppression.
And we get to add another suppression. This is one really suppressed Wookiee.
Okay, so go back to correct. They have AI dodge or move, so they have to do that first, not claim. So I take a dodge, then I did the shooting, so it's unclaimed.
My last activation is going to be Luke Skywalker. We're going to double move him. And what we want to do is I want to move him over here. And then we'll use jump 1 to get him up onto the mountainous range right here.
Next from the bag, I pull these guys which have AI attack. So I have to attack, so we will attack the Wookiee and see what it happens. Cover 2, no aim. What I roll is what I roll. Cool, 2 crits. So 2 hits onto you, Ken.
2 hits. So the Wookiee will survive. Wow. Well, there's a 7th suppression, and we have 2 hits on the Wookiee.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna move. And then Roger. So I pulled Special Forces, we pull these guys, I have to dodge or move first, so we dodge, and then I claim it. So next I pull out a Destroyer Droid. They have AI move or attack, so I've decided I'm going to move with the gray unit first. Not the Destroyer Droid. The Destroyer Droids want to be pointed at the Wookiees. So they get double black and a red for each of them. Here we go. And I have Surge to defense, so take 5.
All right, let's see. Can I block all 5?
Ah,
1. So the Wookiees are dead, and then that stays there.
It is no longer claimed.
No longer claimed, but I got rid of all the suppression.
That's one way to do it. Out of the bag next, we have a Destroyer. And we're going to move forward 1 because of AI move. And then just tuck in behind myself like that. And then we're going to shoot your dudes. I'm pretty sure it's going to be no cover. The next one will be very cover.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. Again, double black and a red each. No cover from where I landed. So, take 4.
And I do have Surge to defend, so 2.
Block 2, and then it's suppressive, so you take 2 suppression.
Those 2 guys die. We put 2 suppression tokens down.
Continuing the march of the Destroyer Droids, this guy's gonna come to here. And then we're gonna shoot into you again. This time it will be heavy cover.
Yes.
See what we roll. Heavy cover takes out 2. You take 2 and 2 suppression.
So I block one. We're going to kill this guy off. There's the 2 suppression.
So now we're going to activate my last guy. It's this one. He has all sorts of scale and nonsense, so we're going to just move right up to this. And we're going to claim it. And that's going to be the end of turn 1. Okay, so I am now the priority player. I've played Ambush. Ken has played...
Common Cause.
So we have to roll off again, and I get to roll. I need a block. It's a block. I go first. So I won priority, and with Ambush, I get to give a command to 1 unit. We're giving it to these commando guys. And then my tactical droid says direct 1, so we do range 2 to direct blue, who then passes it to yellow, who passes it to gray, who passes it to white, who passes it to black, who I've conveniently moved into range of red, and then red passes it to there.
Common Cause activates Luke and Chewie. I was hoping to go first this round, but unfortunately that didn't happen, so maybe I'll get lucky and be able to kill these droids.
We're definitely going to activate this guy first, and he is going to move down here to the edge, and then scale down, and then he's going to run himself into the end zone with the obstacle. I'm going to just touch it like that. There we go. You like how he's like kicking it?
Yeah. So, drew command token here. We're going to just improvise order that and do troops. Activate these guys. We're going to start by rallying. We have 3 suppression.
Still have 3 suppression.
I get to keep 3 suppression, but I'm within range of my commander, so I'm not worried about that. I only get 1 activation, though. And we're just going to go ahead and claim that token, or the objective.
We're going to go next with this commando with the other supplies. We're going to move. And then we're going to move again. Basically, we need to keep these supplies as protected as possible.
Kicking those crates.
Kicking them crates.
Well, we're activating this trooper group over here. We're going to claim the objective. And then we are going to just move away, so run to the corner as well.
We're going to go with this unit here. We are going to shoot at Luke, heavy cover, and then we're going to move. So that's 7 whites and 3 reds, and what lands, lands. Wow, that's a lot of crits.
Wow.
That is 4 crits, Ken.
That is a lot. 5 crits.
5 crits. Take 5 damage.
Okay, well, fortunately Luke rolls red dice. Do you have anything? I am nothing.
Take 3.
Take 3. Ouch.
And a suppression. Honestly, I only did that because I didn't know what else to do that turn.
Luke is hurting.
And then we move to here, and then we're gonna go here into a wall. Where's my special gun? He goes down here.
Drawing from the bag, we're activating the ATRT. So he's going to move forward. Just want to put ourselves in a position where we can see downrange. Now I'm going to fire my laser cannon. We are about range 2-ish, maybe, range 2 to that red group. Red and 2 blacks for 2 hits.
Okay, 2 white dice to roll against that. 1 black, 1 dead.
So there goes 1 troop.
Woo! Pull out of the bag, special forces. We're going to take a dodge. And we're going to claim onto this objective.
So we're going to activate Luke Skywalker. Let's start to see what we can do with that suppression token. And it stays, but that's okay because we've got courage. So Luke is going to move, and he's going to wind up right here. And then we are going to shoot at the commando droids right underneath us. So 2 red dice, using my blaster. For a hit and nothing, I have no way to re-roll this, so heavy cover, that attack goes away.
I gain a suppression.
So we're going to do Chewbacca now. Chewie's going to move, and he's going to wind up right here by this tree. And then we are going to go ahead and fire at that same group with his bowcaster. 2 reds, 2 whites, heavy cover. Jeez, I'm just not rolling that great here, so that's going to get knocked out by the cover.
Gain a suppression.
Okay, no suppression.
We're going to go with our black B1s. We're going to take an aim token, and then we're going to blast into that ART or whatever it's called.
ATRT, that's rusting up.
Yeah. The droids are having Roger flashbacks to PTSD of the Clone Wars at this point. Here we go. Yeah, baby! I got a hit! And then we're gonna... It doesn't really matter what I reroll, because it's only the same chance. Mm-hmm. So we will reroll these 2. Yeah! Take 2.
2. So we get some white dice. No surge to defend.
Take 2.
2 hits. Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
I'm gonna move this off the table so I have some more room, Ken.
We're going to activate Han Solo now. Han is going to start with a move to position himself. We're going to get to shoot. Alright, here we go. So Han is going to start by firing at the black group of droid destroyers. Because of sharpshooter, no cover. And I don't get dice to re-roll, so 1 hit.
I spend a shield and it's 0.
And then Gunslinger, he's going to fire at the other group over here. Again, 1 hit.
I spend a shield, it is 0. It went so well the last time, so we're going to activate the white group. The white group's going to take an aim, and we're going to shoot across into the walker. Maybe we'll get more crits and take this bad boy down. 2 crits, 3 crits, and then we will re-roll the black dice with the aim token. You can have 3 damage, Ken.
Let's see what we wind up doing here. Jeez.
3 hits.
Taken 3, and we are going to see what kind of critical effect it has. So, rolling the red die. It's a block, so it is damaged. Alright, we're activating this group over here. We're going to move, and then we're going to actually get some more shooting taken care of. We're going to move ourselves behind Han, and then move the rest of the group with me, including the Z6 trooper. Alright, here we go, attacking the yellow group all the way over here, range 3, no cover, 5 black, 6 white dice.
That's a lot of hits.
That is a lot of hits.
You surge at all?
I surge to defend.
So that is gone. So that is 3, 5, 7.
7. What can you do?
I just honestly don't know. Here we go. 7 white dice. I need blocks. For 3. So I lose 4 units. So we'll pull 1, 2, 3, 4. And a suppression. I feel like I should take more suppression for that, but it is what it is. Okay, we're going for the kill. Gray unit is going to be shooting into you. We're shooting with 7 whites and 3 blacks with an aim token, and I just dropped all the dice on the floor.
It's the one difference between this and Armada.
Yeah. Always large dice pools, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need crits, and I need at least 1 damage to stick to destroy it. I got 2 crits, and then we're going to re-roll 2 black dice. Three crits, Ken.
Alright, I need all shields here. No! Okay, well, that is a destroyed ATRT.
Okay, we're going to activate yellow next. I have a suppression, so we're going to roll. I keep it, but it doesn't matter because I'm droids. And we're going to aim. And we're going to shoot into Luke. Because those other droids did so well. So I only have 3 normal troopers plus the special trooper. So that's 3 whites and 3 blacks. So we'll see what we get. You have heavy cover. And then we will spend the aim to reroll both these blacks. You take a crit.
Alright, 1 crit. Roll the red for nothing. So Luke will take a damage. He will gain another suppressive token.
Moving our way down, blue guys are gonna take an aim. We're gonna shoot Luke. And this is a full unit, so that's gonna be 7 whites and 3 black dice. For so far 3, we're gonna re-roll the black dice. Cancel 2 of them out. Take 2, Ken.
Alright, so I'm going to use Guardian here on Chewbacca. Chewie will take 2.
And Luke takes the suppression.
Luke takes suppression. So let's see, how many damage can Chewbacca ignore?
2, right?
No.
Nope, 0.
0. Han could ignore it. Chewie cannot. So we'll put his damage here. Chewie is now down to 7.
So we're gonna pull out a destroyer, and AI says that I have to move first, so we're gonna move to here. And then right behind him. And then we're gonna shoot into Luke. So that's double black, double black, red for each of them. No re-rolling, heavy cover, double suppressive. Take 1. There's a heavy cover.
Wow. Alright, here we go. What happens with Luke? Can he survive? Yes. So
Take-
he doesn't take damage. We get
2 suppression.
2 suppression tokens. Where'd all my suppression tokens go? I'm using them all over the place. Just so much laser fire. But Luke is still alive.
Pulled out another destroyer. This unit here is gonna go. We're gonna come around here, and we're gonna shoot Luke.
Started with the Wookiees. Now we're shooting Luke.
And it's again heavy cover. And what I roll is what I get. I need some crits. Need 1 more hit. There we go. 1 to Luke because of heavy cover.
1 or 2?
1.
Yeah. Let's Guardian that with Chewbacca. Chewie takes another hit.
And Luke takes another suppression.
There he does.
So I pulled the commander. He's gonna go, he's gonna aim. And then he's also gonna shoot Luke. And he gets a horrible dice combination. He gets a red and a white. And he's sharpshooter 1, so you only get cover 1. So I need 2 hits. Or crits. I need crits. There's a hit and a crit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna re-roll this red dice with the aim token to try to get another crit because it's better.
Yeah.
And we don't. So take a crit. And
Big
suppression.
crit. So here we go. Luke rolls defense. He gets hit. Luke goes down because that is his 6th one. So he won't gain the suppression.
So we miscounted how much health Luke has. He now has 1 health
Right.
left. And these destroyers are going to be moving in that, and we're going to shoot at Luke yet again. 4 blacks and 2 reds, and how they fall. For 2 crits, heavy cover takes these out, 3 hits to you.
Alright, so what we're going to do, because we've got 1, 2. We'll Guardian the 1 hit with Chewbacca.
So let's roll that one up now.
Yep.
Chewie takes a hit.
Chewie takes a hit, but Chewie takes lots of hits. And then the 2 for Luke. Oh, I thought that was going to come up. Now he's dead.
I was excited though. You're going to have 9 suppression.
You know what? That's exactly it. So that's kind of cool.
So that is going to be the end of that round, and we will clean up the board.
Turn 3. I've chosen Change of Plans with Han Solo. And
I've chosen Roger.
so I'm going to go ahead and roll the die. I thought about canceling it, but let's see what happens here. And I lose priority. So John, you got it.
Okay. Okay, so I get 3 droid trooper units. So this is how I did them. First to red, who then passes it to these droid trooper units here. Then I went to blue, to yellow, to gray, to white, to black, to these sniper units here. So that's 2 activations with a whole bunch of things. The droid, tactical droid, is also a troop, so I pass it to him. That's 3. Then the droid commander goes, hey you, take a token, and he gives it to the last commando, leaving my 3 destroyer droid units in the back.
Not being nearly as complicated as John's activations, Han activates, this Rebel Trooper group over here activates, and Chewie. And John gets to go first.
I'm going to pull from my bag, surprise, destroyer droids. And we're going to just turn them. And we're going to shoot into the guys on the objective. So you have 2 suppression plus the cover, so it's double cover, so heavy cover into you. So those go through. Heavy cover takes out these 2, and I have surge to defense, so take 3, Ken.
3. We're going to roll our 3 dice. Wow. Guess what, John? You killed off that unit. So no more suppression, but that is now an unclaimed objective. So pulling from the bag, we're going to activate this trooper unit here. I'm going to take a dodge token. I have a reason for that. And then we're going to fire at the yellow group of battle droids that we had fired at before. So 5 black dice, 6 white dice. I need, what, 4?
4 hits to go through. Ken, your dice do not want to play with you.
They really don't.
That's a crit.
That is a crit. It does not matter. So, or the surge rather. So I've got nothing to aim with. John, 1.
1.
At least I killed it.
Dies. This guy dies.
Alright, and then they're done.
We're going to go with this unit here. We're going to roll off suppression. And I do. And then we're going to move with this. And then we're going to move again down to here. And then realign. Like that.
So Han Solo will be my next activation. He's going to take an aim, which means Chewie gets an aim. And he's going to start by firing at the 2 destroyer droids over here. I get red dice, because red dice sometimes like me. And let's see what happens against the black group. That's 2 hits.
I will spend 2 tokens.
And then Gunslinger, I'm going to shoot at the opposing side here. So let's see what Han can do here. For hit, and that surge goes to a crit.
I will spend 2 tokens.
Alright, that is it for Han.
We're going to activate the yellow guys. We're going to take a move. And then we're going to take a shoot. making a wall of guys. We're gonna shoot Han Solo.
Okay.
So that's 3 blacks, and 2 whites. And how they fall? For take 3.
Han gets 3 white dice.
Doesn't he have some ability?
He does, but that's only if I have light cover. I get to improve my cover.
Okay. Is he surge?
2. He is surge, so he'll take 1 damage and a suppression, right?
Yep.
I'm going to activate Chewbacca. Chewbacca is going to take a dodge token, which means Han gets a dodge token. And then we're going to fire at the gray group of destroyer droids here. 2 white, 2 red. See what happens. So 2. I'm going to spend out the aim token so I can re-roll the 2 whites.
Or nothing.
Nothing, because of...
You don't have sharpshooter or nothing fun like that?
No, I've got the targeting scopes, which allow me to roll another die, but... yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Well, there we go. That's Chewie.
Okay, we're gonna go with the black unit of droids. They're in the back, so flip that baby over. We're gonna take an aim token, then we're gonna shoot at Han Solo. And the commander can't shoot, but everyone else can, so oh boy, lose a white dice. 6 whites and 3 blacks.
Heavy cover.
Heavy cover with dodge and other nonsense. We roll these 2.
Wow.
So we take those 2 out.
So we'll spend the dodge token to get rid of another one.
6. Down to 5.
And then we roll 5 dice. I do get uncanny luck, so I can re-roll up to 3 of these.
Nice.
Which I'm definitely going to have to.
Does he have surge?
I do have surge to defend.
Okay, so that will block 1.
2.
1, 2.
Take 3 then.
Take 3.
Alright. Now has 4 damage and another suppression token, if I am correct.
And how much damage does he have total?
6, so he gets 2 more hits.
Ooh, okay.
So this group over here is what I'm activating. I'm going to put a dodge token on. They're out of the fight, and they're going to stay there.
We're going to activate the white guys. They're going to aim and try to take out Han. So this will be a full set of 7 and 3. Right into you. Ah! Well, I can roll it.
I gave you a hit. Why
You
not?
gave me a hit. And then I'm going to reroll 2 whites. For lose 2, take a crit and a hit, Ken.
Crit and a hit. So Han will get a suppression token. Crit hit. 2 defense for 1, and then
Reroll.
with uncanny luck, I throw that clear out. And that was a defend. That goes to nothing. So Han will take 1 more hit. 1 more to kill him.
Okay, we're going to activate these Special Force Sniper units, and we're going to move to here. And then we're going to shoot Han Solos at distance 3. Wham. So I get to actually use both of my guys on this, so that's 2 whites and 2 reds. And I surge to hit. And I have sharpshooter 1, so you only have...
Cover 1.
So you actually... Yeah, because you increase your cover?
Yeah.
So cover 1. There's a crit. And that's a hit. So 1 of these go away. 2 hits.
2 hits. Uncanny luck. Han is dead. Dice are not my friends.
Gray troopers are going to take an aim, and then they're going to shoot down range at the other guys. So that's going to be 7 and 3. We'll see what we can get. That's pretty good. Actually, it's not as good as I thought because those are all... We'll re-roll these two with aim. So, 4.
4. Alright, I'm going to use the dodge token, and then I get to gain 1 with the rebel troopers.
Yep.
And then block 3. 2. So only 1 dies.
And take a suppression. They survive. They dodge better than Han
I
did.
was just gonna say, yeah.
We're going to go with my other commandos. And they're going to move to about here. All this stuff is in the way, Ken. I'm going to just air them. Wham. He comes with this crate. And this guy over here comes over too. What token was I using? This there. Yeah, it's just a pile of tokens. Okay, so then they're going to shoot into those guys. I think I'm at range 3. Yep, we're good. So again, 2 whites, 2 reds, and surge to hit. And I ignore your cover. 4,
3.
3,
So I will dodge 1,
2.
getting my dodge token. And 2 of my guys die, so that one and this one.
And then you take a suppression. Okay, we're gonna go with this unit here, and we're going to attempt to move into line of sight. They move here, and then I'm gonna basically remove all of these if you're cool with this, because we know what has and hasn't activated. And that guy can actually go here, and then we draw a line of sight. Everything's good. Okay, cool. And then they've activated. So they're just gonna be straight rolling. So take 1.
Okay, here we go.
You can dodge it.
I can dodge it, that's right. I'm going to dodge it, getting my token back and getting another suppression, because that's fun.
We're gonna activate the commander. He's going to do a move, and he's gonna drop himself in right here, and then he's gonna shoot your troopers as well. That's gonna be with a red and a white Ken.
Okay.
I have no surges. It is how it falls, and I'm sharpshooter 1, so you have no cover. For take a hit,
Dodge, get it back.
take another suppression.
4.
Pulling from the bag, we got a destroyer droid unit. We're going to use AI move first, I think. So we will move it right here, like so. And then we're gonna blast those droids right in front of us. So that's gonna be 4 total black and 2 reds with surge to crit, cover 1.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be 5 hits, down to 4.
So even if I dodge 1,
That's 3.
okay, I need to dodge all 3 here.
You dodge 1,
Dodge 1, 2.
1,
Or yeah, I dodge 1, 2 go. So doink and doink.
and then you take 2 suppression.
Take 2 suppression. I think I'm in trouble.
Blue unit's gonna go. It's gonna aim, and it's gonna shoot that one guy, and it's heavy cover. So we're rolling in 7 whites and 3 blacks with an aim token. For that so far. Get rid of these, re-roll the 2 blacks with aim. After heavy cover, 4 are coming at you, Con.
Well, I'm going to use the dodge token again, because I can.
3 coming at you.
And
1
luck.
off.
2, 1, that kills the leader, and all the suppression goes away. And I think, John, that's going to effectively end the game.
Yeah, we're going to call it here. I'm currently holding 3, and Ken's holding 1. and only possible to hold 2.
Yeah.
So his Chewie has to move over there to try to grab it and try to kill my units off, which there's just not enough activations per turn to do.
No.
So we're gonna call it there, 3-1.
So we're back. Boy, did the dice just hate me today.
You couldn't roll hits.
Couldn't roll hits.
You couldn't roll defense.
Couldn't roll defense.
And then I'm like, oh, white dice. 5 crits.
Crits everywhere.
So, yeah.
Those Wookiees went down a lot faster than I expected them to.
Yeah. So my goal was to try to put as much suppression on the Wookiees as possible to force them to panic and drop it, or not be able to move it, and then I would just do the same thing the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I killed it, which I was not expecting, which changed my entire strategy.
There was an opportunity in turn 2,
Two.
where if I would have won the
Going
initiative,
first.
I might have been able to get control of that objective. The game would have gone on a little bit longer. I just couldn't hit anything. I couldn't hit anything. The rolls weren't going in my direction. My entire plan was to capture the 2 side points with some rebel troopers, because we saw at the end there it took a lot of firepower to take
Took
those
more
down.
damage and more shooting than any of your heroes.
So I think my strategy was sound, but boy, just you know what? There's not enough red dice in Star Wars Legion
That you were playing with.
that I was playing with. That's
all
true.
of your stuff was like white and black.
Yeah,
So you haven't been introduced yet to white and black, and red dice already hate me, so I can't have another set of dice hate me. So that's why the white ones are like, oh, we'll play along to this, and then black have always liked me. So
I wonder what would happen if we swapped John's red dice in Armada for white ones.
it would just be crits.
So let's talk about the game, John.
So this game, my idea was, if you saw how I deployed and set the objectives, was I was going to contest the top one and either try to shoot you off of whatever it was up there, or try to grab it and pull it back, which is what I did. Like, if you saw in my head, like when those guys went up there, they were doing all these sorts of backflips, and they backflipped down. It was pretty awesome. And then grab the other ones, which Scout really helped me, because I just started right on them, dragged them, and pulled them away. And then you would have to come through firing lines. So you either had to go around the long way, which you would go down through 6 sets of droids.
Yeah.
Or you could come down the other way, which then you have to fight your way through 3 sets of destroyer droids, which isn't fun.
No, end of the day, I just didn't have enough activations to keep things going. You out-activated me. You had what, 12?
13 or something crazy.
To my 8. So there was that. My heroes were kind of effective. Those Wookiees, though, really, I think those were the unsung heroes that didn't quite make it.
I mean, if you survived on 1 health, it would have changed everything.
Completely, yeah.
They just died
Yeah.
after everything that I shot the entire turn shot at
Right.
them. So it was down to that. And then my other idea with the destroyers on there, where you had your thing, is I could just shoot whatever tried to take it, because you would have to move into it and then claim it, and good luck with that with like 6 suppression.
Right. So John got to steal all the resources from the rebellion and to keep the separatist droids alive, because clearly this is just a cell of separatist battle droids that just wasn't destroyed during the Clone Wars. 3-1, I think.
Yes, it was.
Huh.
So, again, this is our first game that we're airing, and I'm very new. I think this might have been my 3rd full game of Armada.
Legion.
Maybe? Legion? Yeah, that's how little I've played. I don't even remember what the name is. So, if you're seeing some drastic things that we're making mistakes on, let us know, because we're trying to learn, but keep that in mind that we're learning, so be nice. I'm telling the internet to be nice, guarantee they're not.
Yeah, this will be fun. We'll see the comments below. Big thanks to all of you for joining us to watch us play Legion and see how the game goes. If you enjoyed the video, by all means, give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
So, for those that have just joining us for Legion, we have down in the description a Facebook link to our Facebook page where we post about all of our video releases. We also have a link down below to our Discord, which is just an Ion Radio Discord. You can come talk to us directly there and interact with our community. We also have down below an Instagram where we post pictures of things that we paint and games that we've played. We also have, and this list just keeps going on, we have a Mercshore, which Ion Radio stuff on it, and we also have a Patreon. So big thanks to the Patreons that are already supporting us. If you would like to do that, there is a link down below as well.
All right, until next time, thanks so much for watching. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And this is Ion Radio.